Legal dictation number 38. 3 seconds left. Start. Sri W.H. Khan, learned senior advocate appearing for the appellant in Special Appeal number 449 of 2011, contended that the order of District Inspector of Schools was liable to be set aside. He submits that there being two rival claimants regarding elections of the Committee of Management dated 31/10/2010, the District Inspector of Schools had no jurisdiction to adjudicate the dispute, and he was obliged to make a reference to the regional level committee in accordance with the government orders dated 19/12/2000 and 20/10/2008. He further submits that the order of Honorable Single Judge dated 1/12/2010, by which this court directed the District Inspector of Schools to re-examine the matter, cannot confer jurisdiction on the District Inspector of Schools, which was not otherwise available to him, and the District Inspector of Schools ought to have considered the question as to whether he was competent to decide the dispute or reference to regional level committee was necessary. He submits that the order of District Inspector of Schools dated 11/2011 deserves to be set aside by Honorable Single Judge, and Honorable Single Judge erred in not setting aside the said order. Sri Shashi Nandan, assisted by Sri Arun Kumar Singh, appearing for the respondents, submitted that the District Inspector of Schools had full jurisdiction to decide the dispute. He submits that according to the government order dated 2010/2008, the District Inspector of Schools has been conferred with the jurisdiction to determine the claim of elections of Committee of Management, and the order dated 11/2011 was well within his jurisdiction. He further submits that the writ petitioner did not raise any objection to the jurisdiction of the District Inspector of Schools when the matter was being heard. He further submits that in writ petition filed by the writ petitioner challenging the order of District Inspector of Schools dated 3/11/2010, no ground was taken that District Inspector of Schools had no jurisdiction to determine the dispute. He submits that in view of the directions of this court dated 1/12/2010, the District Inspector of Schools has to determine the dispute, and writ petitioner is not stopped from challenging the jurisdiction of District Inspector of Schools. The submissions of learned counsel for the parties center around to the issue as to whether, in the facts of the present case, the dispute of rival claims of management could have been decided by the District Inspector of Schools, or it was necessary for the District Inspector of Schools to refer the dispute before the regional level committee. Before we proceed to examine the above issue, it is relevant to note the relevant provisions of the UP Intermediate Education Act 1921 as amended from time to time, as well as the government orders issued by the state government. The District Inspector of Schools under the statutory provisions of the UP Intermediate Education Act 1921 and under the UP High School and Intermediate College Act 1971 had to perform various statutory functions in collaboration with the Committee of Management.